Welcome back, crypto enthusiasts, to your go-to channel for all things Bitcoin and beyond. We're thrilled to have you with us as we delve into the exciting, unpredictable, and potentially lucrative world of cryptocurrency. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss a video. And if you're a returning viewer, we're glad to have you back. Whether you're a seasoned investor or a curious newcomer, we're here to break down the complexities of the crypto market and bring you the most up-to-date information. Now let's get ready to explore the unleashed potential of the Bitcoin bull market. Grab your virtual helmets, it's going to be a wild ride. Imagine a bull market that hasn't even started to unleash its true potential. That, my friends, is the Bitcoin bull market. It's an arena of financial growth and opportunity that's been steadily gaining traction, yet we're only scratching the surface. Even after the recent surge that saw Bitcoin skyrocket to 44,000, we're still at the starting line of this race. Now, if you think I'm the only one who sees it this way, let me introduce you to Yusko, a seasoned investor and a strong advocate for Bitcoin. Yusko firmly believes that the Bitcoin bull market is still in its infancy. He paints a picture of a future where Bitcoin doesn't just rise and fall, but continuously ascends, breaking barriers and setting new records. The Bitcoin bull market isn't just about numbers, though. It's about a paradigm shift in how we perceive and use money. It's a revolution that's redefining the very concept of wealth and value. And in this revolution, volatility isn't a setback, but a stepping stone towards unimaginable growth. Yusko's vision isn't a pipe dream, it's a calculated prediction based on the rate at which Bitcoin adoption is spreading. Currently, around 11% of people are embracing Bitcoin, but this number is set to soar, reaching an estimated 90% in the near future. This growth isn't isolated either. Fidelity Investments, a financial giant, is preparing for a Bitcoin bull market. They're launching their spot ETF, known as FBTC, and they predict that Bitcoin's value could reach a staggering $1 billion by 2038. And let's not forget the Bitcoin halving event coming up in April 2024. This event, which cuts Bitcoin mining rewards in half, is expected to double the fair value of Bitcoin. And after this leg up, Bitcoin may experience a final correction before surging again. This isn't a sign of weakness, but a natural part of the market cycle. It's a brief pause before the next leap forward. But how does this cycle work? Let's delve into the Bitcoin cycles. Bitcoin cycles are not a mystery, they are a pattern, and understanding them can be your key to success. Now let's dive into the world of Bitcoin cycles. You see, Bitcoin operates in cycles, much like the seasons of the year. Just as we have spring, summer, fall, and winter, Bitcoin has its own seasons: the bull market, the bear market, accumulation, and expansion. These cycles are driven by various factors, including market sentiment, technological advancements, and regulatory changes. Imagine the bull market as the summer season. This is when Bitcoin prices are on the rise, optimism is in the air, and everyone wants a piece of the action. But just like the sweltering heat of summer can't last forever, neither can the bull market. It's followed by the bear market or the fall season, when prices start to decline and pessimism sets in. But worry not, because after fall comes winter, or the accumulation phase. This is when savvy investors start buying Bitcoin at lower prices, accumulating for the next cycle. It's like storing up firewood for the coming cold months. And finally, we have spring, or the expansion phase. This is when Bitcoin starts to recover, prices start to rise, and a new cycle begins. It's like the first blooms of spring after a long cold winter. Now you might be thinking, that's all well and good, but how does this affect me? Well, understanding these cycles can help you make more informed investment decisions. For instance, if you know we're in the accumulation phase, you might decide it's a good time to buy. And the best part? These cycles have been remarkably consistent over Bitcoin's history. It's like clockwork. But remember, while the past can give us clues, it's no crystal ball. So, we know the potential and understand the cycles, but what happens when adoption rates skyrocket? At present, Bitcoin adoption stands at a mere 11%, but what happens when it hits 90%? Picture this for a moment. A world where 9 out of 10 people are using Bitcoin. Sounds unbelievable, doesn't it? Yet, that's precisely the trajectory we're on, and it's going to have a profound impact on the Bitcoin market. So, what does this mean for the world of cryptocurrency? Well, as adoption rates surge, so too does the value of Bitcoin. This is because as more people buy into Bitcoin, demand increases. And with increased demand, comes increased value. It's basic economics, really. But what sets Bitcoin apart is its finite supply. There will only ever be 21 million Bitcoins in existence. As adoption rates rise and supply remains constant, the value of each Bitcoin could skyrocket. Now, of course, Bitcoin's journey won't be without its bumps. It's a volatile market, and that's not going to change overnight. There will be peaks and troughs, booms and busts. But the overarching trend, that's upwards. The more people that adopt Bitcoin, the higher its value will climb. It's a self-perpetuating cycle. The surge we're predicting isn't just based on speculation. It's grounded in facts and figures. The adoption rate of Bitcoin is growing at an exponential rate. In 2013, less than 1% of the global population was using Bitcoin. Fast forward to today, and we're at 11%. In another decade, who knows where we'll be? And then there's the role of institutional investors. Institutions like Fidelity Investments are not only starting to adopt Bitcoin, but they're also launching their own ETFs. This legitimizes Bitcoin in the eyes of the general public and encourages even more people to buy in. So yes, Bitcoin is volatile. Yes, it's unpredictable. But it's also unstoppable. The Bitcoin revolution is here, and it's only just getting started. Now, let's talk about a game changer, the upcoming Bitcoin halving. This April 2024, the Bitcoin world will witness a significant event, the Bitcoin halving. Yes, you heard it right. This event is as monumental as it sounds, and it's just around the corner. Now, for those who might be wondering, what on earth is Bitcoin halving? Let's break it down. The Bitcoin network is set to halve the reward given to miners for verifying transactions approximately every 4 years. This means that the number of new Bitcoins generated and earned by miners will be cut in half. The halving process is a key component of Bitcoin's deflationary economic model, and a direct contrast to the inflationary practices of traditional fiat currencies. But what does this mean for you in the market? Well, in the past, Bitcoin halvings have led to significant price increases. In fact, these increases can be so drastic that they often result in what we call a Bitcoin bull market. And why is that? It's simple supply and demand. With fewer new Bitcoins entering circulation, the demand for Bitcoin could potentially outstrip the supply, causing prices to rise. So, if history is any indication, the upcoming Bitcoin halving could potentially double the fair value of Bitcoin. That's right, double. Now remember, the crypto market is volatile and nothing is guaranteed, but the potential is there, and it's something that has the crypto world on the edge of their seats. However, it's not just about the immediate effects. The halving event also has long-term implications. It's a reminder that Bitcoin's supply is limited, that there will only ever be 21 million Bitcoins in existence. This scarcity is part of what gives Bitcoin its value and makes it a potential hedge against inflation. But what happens after this leg up? What lies beyond the halving? Well, that's a whole other story, but one thing is for sure, the Bitcoin journey is far from over, so buckle up because the ride is about to get even more exciting. After this leg up, Bitcoin may experience a final correction before surging again. Yes, you heard it right, a final correction. Just like the ebb and flow of the tide, the world of cryptocurrency also experiences its ups and downs. Bitcoin, the mother of all cryptocurrencies, is no exception. This potential correction is not a cause for alarm, but rather a natural part of the Bitcoin cycle. As we've seen in the past, each correction paves the way for the next leg up, setting the stage for another surge in value. It's like a phoenix rising from the ashes, coming back stronger, more powerful, and more valuable than before. However, it's important to remember that investing in Bitcoin is not a smooth ride. It's more akin to a roller coaster with its thrilling climbs and exhilarating drops. And while the volatility may be nerve-wracking, it's also what makes Bitcoin such an exciting and potentially rewarding investment. Now, let's talk about the aftermath. This final correction could very well be the launchpad for Bitcoin's next big leap. If you've been paying attention to the market trends, you'll know that each leg up has been followed by a significant correction and then a climb to new heights. The same could very well happen this time around. But what's really interesting is what could happen after that. What if major corporations officially adopt Bitcoin? Imagine the impact on the market, imagine the surge in value. The adoption by major corporations could be a game changer, catapulting Bitcoin to unprecedented heights. So if you're an investor, whether seasoned or novice, keep an eye on this potential correction. This could be the perfect opportunity to get in on the action, to become part of the Bitcoin revolution. But remember, as with any investment, there are risks. So do your homework, make informed decisions, and never invest more than you can afford to lose. What if major corporations officially adopt Bitcoin? Let's explore. When corporations like BlackRock and Fidelity Investment officially adopt Bitcoin, catching up will be a challenge. So, let's unpack this. Large corporations have a significant role in the financial world due to their substantial resources and influence. For instance, BlackRock and Fidelity Investment are two financial giants with trillions of dollars under management. Now, imagine these corporations and others like them adopting Bitcoin, a decentralized digital currency that operates without a central bank. This could be a game changer, not just for these corporations, but for the entire financial landscape. The adoption of Bitcoin by major corporations signifies a level of trust and confidence in the cryptocurrency, which could encourage other institutions and individuals to follow suit. This widespread acceptance could lead to increased demand, causing Bitcoin's value to skyrocket. Now let's consider Fidelity Investment's plans to start their spot ETF, known as FBTC. An ETF, or Exchange Traded Fund, is a type of investment fund and exchange-traded product traded on stock exchanges. FBTC would allow investors to get exposure to Bitcoin without actually owning the cryptocurrency, reducing the risks associated with its storage and security. With the launch of FBTC, Fidelity could potentially pave the way for Bitcoin to soar to a staggering $1 billion by 2038. This prediction might sound unbelievable, but remember, we're in an era where digital currencies are challenging traditional financial systems. The adoption of Bitcoin by major corporations could also lead to regulatory clarity, as governments and financial regulators could be compelled to establish clearer rules and guidelines. This could further boost Bitcoin's legitimacy and acceptance. In conclusion, the impact of major corporations adopting Bitcoin could be monumental. It's a potential catalyst that could propel Bitcoin's value to unprecedented heights. But as with any investment, there are risks involved, and it's always wise to do your own research and understand the market dynamics before making a decision. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe for more videos like this one.